OpenAI just released Codex, which is a research preview that lets you code and helps you solve issues within your code in the browser as well as on your local machine. Check it out.
When I'm working day to day, I'm constantly seeing problems with the code, little paper cuts, things that don't meet best practices, or maybe they're little bugs that maybe they matter, maybe they don't really matter, but may bite someone in the butt later on, if we're not paying attention. And if I go down and try to solve all these problems myself in the moment, I would just never build anything new, right? Nothing would get done. With Codex, what's really cool is when I see these paper cuts, when I see these little problems, I don't have to break my attention. I can fire them off into Codex and come back to them in 30 minutes or an hour when it's done. And slowly over time, the quality of the code base goes up without any real additional investment of my attention and my time.
As you see in that preview, Codex can actually run tests, write tests, and fix code all in one. And people are calling this a really big game changer. But I beg to differ, this seems like more like a linter. For those of you who do not know what linters are, as a programmer, a lot of people have these programs that run on your machine that, helps you with different type of syntaxes to make sure it's more coherent and make sure it's following the best practices for whatever language you may be using and just overall good coding practices. Not only that, linters can even tell you different areas where your code may be going wrong at, whether there's different data types, common errors, just to fix it all. And that's what AI seems like it's doing with Codex, with OpenAI. And it looks pretty cool, don't get me wrong. It's fixing issues, fixing bugs, and I think that's actually pretty good, but it seems like it's more like an AI-powered linter, which is, don't get me wrong, very helpful, but groundbreaking, I don't know. It definitely looks good in the demo, but we always know the demos are already polished, practiced, pre-rehearsed to make sure they get the right marks, the right points at the right times during the live stream. This doesn't necessarily seem like a huge jump from other models or in performance. It seems like 2025 is starting to shape out to be the year of more so a wide expansion of AI and AI everywhere for everything. Instead of it being like a leap forward where we see maybe with video generators being how good they are now and how crisp image generators are now, it seems like they're more so concerned about accessibility because ChatGPT already had O3 and O4 mini. These are huge reasoning models that you could use, and they have just bought Windsurf. So if I can use Windsurf in the latest O3 models on my local machine to code, why would I need Codex to do anything for me if I already have basically a integrated developer environment with AI enabled, which can do, it seems like anything that Codex could do. As well as this is not for every ChatGPT user. This is only for their pro and enterprise users, meaning the plus users, which is a paid tier, does not have access to this. So I'm kind of iffy on this. It doesn't look bad and it does seem pretty cool to have, but to do a whole live stream on this where this could have just been update on Twitter, it doesn't seem as powerful to me. But at the same time, if Sam Altman's not in the live stream, usually it's not as groundbreaking or as transformative as some of the other ones he's been on where they released the image generator. Either way, I do think this is pretty cool, but tell me down below what you think. Do you think that this is a major game changer, or do you think that it's okay? I can't wait for Google. They have their keynote next week, and I think they're going to be dropping a lot of gems with Gemini 2.5 Pro 0506 model being, I guess, ranked #1 when it comes to coding tasks. I'm looking forward to see what else they're going to have in this upcoming week. If you want to keep up with the latest and greatest AI news, you should definitely like and subscribe. With that being said, your boy Dexter out.